Here we have for sale our 2018 on an 18 plate Peugeot Boxer. This is the 2-litre HDI with 130 brake horsepower, and that comes with a 6-speed manual gearbox. And this is the Professional, which is the spec, and this has got the 4.2 metre Dropside, alloy-sided Dropside. What we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec on the Peugeot Boxer Dropside. Of course, the Professional part really is where the spec comes into its own, and we'll of course talk about this lovely Dropside body as well while we're at it. And we'll also have a look at the service history, seeing as this vehicle is currently available for sale at the time of recording. So let's start with this lovely alloy-sided Dropside. And the first thing to mention is the bodybuilder is CPD Bodies, a very, very well-known bodybuilder for this type of vehicle. This vehicle, for the first part of its life, has been a traffic management vehicle, so certainly not carrying any heavy weight at all. You know, fair few miles because it's going to be up and down the motorway. But in terms of what it's actually going to be carrying, certainly not building materials, more sorts of cones and things like that. As we offer you here today, it is back to its standard Dropside specification. Alloy-sided Dropside would be, in my opinion, the preferred Dropside to have on it, seeing as this is going to be lighter weight than a steel Dropside body. You don't get that horrible rust as well. So as I say, with it being lighter, that can actually mean you can carry more weight in the back. If I open up the rear tailboard here, by simply lifting these handles, we can drop the tailboard down, and I can show you then the body itself. And I've also laid out a tape here so you can see the size of the Dropside. So you can see here up to this point here with 4.1 meters. When it's fully extended, it's 4.2 meters, or around 14 foot here in the back. So as I say, fantastic size to the Dropside, perfect for someone like that scaffolding, steelwork fabrication, absolutely perfect for that type of work indeed. And it is ready to go straight into work. We have just fully serviced this vehicle, and you'll see in just a second we go around to the front. It's got a lovely service history with it as well. Looking here at the rear, it's all very, very straight and clean. Actually, as I say, lots of these types of vehicles can, in some instances, have quite a hard life. But with how clean and tidy this is, certainly doesn't suggest that at all. We've also got the ball and pin tow bar as well. So again, perfect for a variety of uses. 7-pin electrics in there also. Looking then down the passenger side, and again, what's quite nice to see on this is that is relatively straight and clean. There is a mark down here on the Dropside body, but as I say, some of these, if you look around on many adverts that are out there, you'll see that these are sometimes in quite a state. You know, a few marks here on the rear. But as I say, all in all the handles are complete, everything is there as it should be. We've got the side marker lights on the side of it, and you've got these hooks underneath here so you can tie items down. And having a good look here at the chassis, also all in really, really good order. Single rear wheel, of course. On a Dropside, of course, you want to minimize the weight of the vehicle to maximize your payload in the back. The bed is all, of course, used, but in really nice condition. And the upright here, of course, you can load onto the top of there and tie onto these posts on the end. We have freshly painted this as well for obviously protection and moving forward as well. Looking then at the cab, and this is, as I say, the sort of meat and bones of the vehicle, and where of course all of the spec is. I'd say that's looking in really, really good order. If we open up the passenger door, then we can start to have a look inside the cab. Passenger door card, all looking very nice, and the passenger door bin, no issues there at all. We've of course got electric windows on top of the passenger door as well, and this is what I wanted to show you in terms of the service history. So you can see right the way from the start of its life in November 2019, so when it was around a bit over a year old, that's when it had its first service, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 services previously, and as I say, we have now given it a full service as well. So fantastic to see that, which of course fully warrants the mileage as well, and just tells you that this vehicle has been well looked after, well maintained from day one. Looking at the dashboard here, all in really, really lovely order. Again, it's just not a vehicle which has had tremendously hard use, as I say, more mileage than heavy use. little glove box up on top of there as well, and of course the normal glove box just down below. If we start to have a look at the floor, this tray here, you can actually lift that up. I believe the battery is located under there, but all in really good order indeed. Looking at the seats, we've got the fold down work tray in the middle, so this is a bit of a clipboard and a couple of cup holders just there, and the seats themselves in fantastic working order. No rips, tears, cigarette bins, anything like that, all looking absolutely lovely. We'll talk you through a bit more of the spec when we go around to the driver's side. Of course, steel wheels, 15-inch steel wheels on the professional model, but as I say, the body itself is looking absolutely fantastic. No excessive stone chip into the front here. There is a chunk out of the grille just there. Of course, doesn't affect anything, you know, in terms of a practical sense, but that is something worth mentioning. And then looking at the front bumper, a couple of minor little marks just down there, but all in all, as I'm sure you'll agree, that is a very nicely presented Dropside. I say, compared to a lot that are on the market, this is absolutely looking fantastic. Mirror all looking very good as well. If we open up the driver's door, then we can start to have a look at some of the spec and condition inside here. Driver's step all looking very nice. We have electric windows, electric mirrors. You can see that we've got two keys of the vehicle, one which is a full remote and one is a non-remote spare key. Looking at the driver's seat, you have height adjustability of the driver's seat. The handbrake, which often catches people out on these, is on the opposite side. We've got the driver's armrest, which is adjustable, so you've got a little dial just under here to adjust the height of that. And again, just having a good look here at the driver's seat, there's no excessive wear or anything like that. Of course, you could see that it's not a brand new seat, but certainly nothing excessive there at all. Again, just all signs that this has been well looked after. Looking at the floor here, there is a rubber overmat on the floor just there, which has been secured. And of course, we can put the paper back on there as well. Got the multifunctioning steering wheel on the right hand side here. This is where you can control the, you can answer and hang up the phone. And then on the left hand side you've got the radio controls there, so you can control the volume of the radio. Looking at the mileage on this vehicle, 94,527 miles. You can see there's no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. It's all idling and running correctly, and it sounds very nice. Actually, it sounds very smooth indeed. Looking then into the middle, we have 6-speed manual gearbox, as I mentioned near the start of the video. Lovely big, we have a lovely big compartment just down here as well. You can see we've got the book pack in there. There's actually a hidden USB slot up in there as well. 12-volt socket, air conditioning, an absolutely crucial bit of spec. And then looking at this lovely screen here in the middle. So not only have we got DAB radio on here, but you've also actually got sat-nav as well. So you've got a TomTom sat-nav system actually integrated into the Peugeot Boxer, which is very nice indeed. You've got this flip-up clipboard there also. So all in really good order, and a lovely spec on the Professional. So just to summarise, Peugeot Boxer Professional Dropside 4.2 metre alloy-sided CPD bodies, Dropside body on the back. Absolutely fantastic and really good order. I mean, just looking down the driver's side there, again, you can just see how straight and true that is. Of course, you are going to get little marks, seeing as it's got 90,000 miles. Very well maintained, so fantastic service history. It's just been right through our workshop as well, including a full service, so it is ready to drive away today and be put into work straight away. If you'd like to inquire, please feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed here on this fantastic sign, on this fantastic vehicle I was going to say. We can arrange finance on all of our vehicles starting as low as 7.9% APR, and we can also arrange finance for limited companies as well. So by all means get in contact and we can give you a competitive quote for your finance. We can also take cars or vans in part exchange as well, and we can deliver our vehicles nationwide. Thank you very much for watching.